Guys, it's Ninja back some more Madden 20 Ultimate Team. Let's get to it. I apologize for not making any upgrades. I've been very busy lately. But I decided to throw in another episode of Madden 20 for you. So let's get right to it. Yeah, my record is most certainly not the greatest right now, as you can obviously tell. Hopefully I can change that.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Now, Charles, you and I, we've done a lot of games together. Always seems like we're rehashing the same storylines. Turnovers, of course, always a big story. Quarterback play, running backs, yada, yada, yada. But getting ready for this one word kept coming to mind, and that's preparation.
Well, it's critical to be prepared.
All right.
Physically, mentally. When you think about getting ready for an NFL game, you have to wonder, what will they throw at us that maybe we haven't seen before? 2-minute drill, maybe different things like that. Got to be prepared. You're exactly right.
And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he'll get this all the way up to the 42-yard line. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
Against good teams like this.
Staying on the ground on first with Kamara. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, second and 10. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. It's a loss of 2, now third down. The last catch took him 2 yards in the wrong direction, so now what can they do on third? Working from the gun, Mahomes. And Tate's got it. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10.
Got a good play too. He beat me on that play.
To throw, it's Mahomes.
But not beat him on this
It's
play.
intercepted. Picked by Nick Vigil.
Let's go, bro.
They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long, pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You got to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
Now a play fake here on first down. The connection here with Nelson Aguilar. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A good pickup there, a 22.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. It's complete left side to Aguilar. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Mahomes now to throw. That is caught inside the 5. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down.
I'm not expecting this good of a start, but it's always good to have it that way, isn't it?
They'll run here with Freeman. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Now this time Mahomes will throw. Now that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Juju Smith-Schuster there to make the grab. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. And the QB rating right now is sky high. 4 for 4 on that opening drive, and it ends with a touchdown pass.
Yeah, I don't know quite how to figure it out. I think I need my friends from MIT to come in and help me. I think 158.3 is the number one.
Yep, that's
right. That's the highest you can get. That's where he is. He'd like to continue on that pace.
This will be taken in at the 1. Then he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because...
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12.
I like it when they do people.
Here's Mahomes to throw. It's brought in left side by Tate. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A gain there of 21 yards.
I'm going to do this. This is going to get him. This is going to get him for sure, yo. Oh, actually.
Hey, 57, 57. 57's the mic.
Yes. I like that extra investment there.
On first down, Mahomes.
Looking for
Rocket, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
Honestly, I have no idea what's going on. Frickin' head.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. This is Freeman on 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After 7-0 on EA Sports. From the 40 now on 2nd down. Mahomes, he finds his tight end Gentry. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Well, the 2 men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively, brings up 4th down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender is making sure his guy can hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
As a defender, I always found the slant route extremely difficult to cover unless you're able to jump on top of it early, because once he gets his hands on the ball, he's at full speed going away from you.
It all happens in the blink of an eye, doesn't it?
It really does. The timing is so important. That ball's got to be out of the hands of the quarterback and to the receiver like that. And if it is, you often get a very successful play.
Watch the screen.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes.
Be
intercepted. Picked off by Tramon Williams. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, Charles, while we have a moment, you know what we need to do here is give a nod to the new Hall of Famers who were brought into Canton and inducted on August the 3rd. Champ Bailey, Pat Bolin, Gil Brandt, Tony Gonzalez, Ty Law, Kevin Mawai, Ed Reed, and Johnny Robinson, all part of the class.
Fantastic class. When you talk about guys who played at the top level, obviously they're Hall of Famers. But what I found interesting about it is you've got a great pass catcher, the best pass-catching tight end in history, in Tony Gonzalez. How would he like to work against this secondary? Champ Bailey and Ty Law at corner, Ed Reed and Johnny Robinson at safety. Good luck trying to get open against those four. What a matchup that would have been, but it was a terrific night for those gentlemen. Congratulations. And, of course, Ed Reed's bust will go down in history because he got way too lucky. Exactly right.
He got way too lucky with the shot
up there in his Hall of Fame speech.
And remember, next year they're going to celebrate the centennial year of the NFL with a special class of 20. So get ready for those speeches.
I wonder if they'll do it like Johnny Robinson this year, who actually submitted a video instead of going up to the podium. And his speech was about 5 minutes long.
Let's go.
For the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Janoris Jenkins. He's got the lane, and there he goes.
I think he's gone. Let's go.
And he will score. Touchdown, Patriots.
That was an interception, but on the field, the guys who are picking it off, they're not saying.
Let me go game chat real quick.
Ask around. They'll tell you.
Hello?
Dawson able to connect on the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0.
He ain't talking. He's speechless.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away.
He don't know what to say.
This fielded at the 2.
He's choking, and I could fall a half.
Oh!
Of course, they needed to find some way to make the game interesting, right? They needed to do it somehow, right?
That kick return TD is 98 yards in length.
Come on.
As they are now on the board here in the first half. Such an electric play, so much fun to watch, and you need all 11 guys in sync for that to be successful, don't you?
Without a doubt. That's teamwork, to be able to put it all together. But that play is really probably the most exciting 10 seconds in football.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Flushed out right, and he will get into the end zone, and a 2-point conversion will cut this down to a 6-point game. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff.
Let me pull this in a reverse card real quick.
This fielded at the 2. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
It sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
Mahomes now hitting on 80% of his passes in the early going. 8 of 10. It's first down. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Nelson Aguilar, the intended receiver. That'll bring up second down.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he let him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Now Mahomes. And Olsen over the middle. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 20-yard line.
I know I spent a lot of time talking about how tight ends in a lot of cases now are pumped up wide receivers, but they're still big people. He used that frame right there to absorb a really big hit on him and held on to the ball.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver that time. But it's going to be second down. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. And he whips that one incomplete there. So back-to-back incompletions. Third down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks. but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Mahomes going to throw.
The best thing.
And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Mahomes and the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on 4th. Mahomes going to go on 4th down. He's going to wind up and air it out. And my goodness, this is incomplete. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down. And the Colts are going to take over with a football. Just over 30 seconds to go in the half. They've got it 1st and 10.
Intercept
the ball. A pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete. Adrian Amos, the safety, able to make the play. Well, let's have some fun while we have a minute here. Fantasy drafts are in full swing. I know I've got my family fantasy draft coming up, Charles. Who would be your top 3 picks? I know that you're a noted fantasy football expert, so who would you take?
Well, you've got to start with guys who are going to touch the football and put it in the end zone, right? You got to score points. How about Saquon Barkley with the Giants? You know he's going to run it. He's going to catch it. When they get desperate, they may actually have him return it as well. Alvin Kamara is an absolute matchup nightmare for everyone. And Christian McCaffrey, did he ever come off the field last year? And, you know, this guy, he's a threat to be a 1,000-yard runner and a 1,000-yard receiver, as is Kamara. So this is going to be fun to watch. I can't wait to see those guys do their thing, but there are plenty of other guys out there, too. If Zeke comes along, you got to take him. Melvin Gordon, if they both come to camp, we'll see how that works out. How about Todd Gurley and his health? Because, boy, when he touches the ball, great things usually happen.
And then wondering, someone like Le'Veon Bell took the year off, now a new offense. But if he starts going like he used to, he's obviously going to be a good one.
Fresh legs is what you're counting on with Le'Veon Bell and a fresh start in New York with the Jets. And if you're looking for an exciting rookie, remember this. Kyler Murray's going to get the ball from the first snap, and they're going to leave him in there throughout. And as long as he stays healthy, he's going to pitch it around the park a bunch. Don't be surprised if he gets a little love, too.
Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half.
I don't know if it's too close to call this, but I think I'm far away enough where I can call a 3-man beat.
The Colts on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. Here it's 3rd and 2.
43.
Yeah, I'm gonna rush it, dude.
Mahomes to throw once more. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
He has no timeout.
On to try the field goal now, Phil Dawson. This will be from 49 yards out.
Opportunity since we're forcing him to 3.
49-yard attempt.
He missed it. Okay. Bro, I will take that. I will.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Gradually, I will gladly take a risk.
Final shot before the half for Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. Going deep here for Stills. It's caught inside the 25. There you have it. Halftime quickly over. 3rd quarter, here we go.
Yeah.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. This one fielded at the 5. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters, as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver. Third down here.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. And now the third down throw incomplete as well. So it would appear they will not be able to add to their lead on this opening drive of the second half.
Yeah, if another touchdown was scored there, now we're talking about a 2-score game, and they're probably on their way of creating an excellent gap between them and their pursuers. But how about the defense there, able to step up and keep themselves in this one?
Now it's Lockett. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Throwing again on second down. Mahomes looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Tate, and he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Give him 32 on the play. Now here's Mahomes. He's got the first down here inside the 30, and all the way down to the 25-yard line. They've moved the ball over 50 yards between this play and the last one. Mahomes now 10 of 16 throwing the football. It's 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw. And his throw here is incomplete. George Kittle, the receiver that he was looking for. And that'll bring up second down.
All right, that one fell incomplete there, but the best quarterbacks, they'll miss on 40% of their throws, somewhere in that neighborhood, similar to a great hitter in baseball who's going to fail 7 out of 10 times and still have a great year. In this case, you want perfection, but way better that it hits the ground instead of going to an opposite color jersey.
He's down at the wall.
First down there on a pickup of 25.
The screen was executed and completed, but where's the worry on the play? How many times is a quarterback going to get hit? Because offensive linemen have to do an acting job of making sure it looks like they're whiffing on blocks. But you got to slow them down a little bit, because if you don't, that's a lot of big guys coming at your quarterback in a big, fast way. And boy, he can get hurt.
So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. They'll run it with Kamara. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2.
I have to think a major focus at the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off, and try and chip someone at the second level.
Flush to his right. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Cortland Sutton there to make the grab, as his guys can now take the lead with the extra point.
We see this route all the time, but when it's well executed, it's a beauty.
It feels like the fade takes forever to develop, like that ball is just hanging in the air.
And the reason why is that the receiver is trying his best to work the defender inside and give himself space to fade away from him and catch the football, and that's exactly what happened there.
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line.
And I'm going to find a way. I'm not going to let this slip away from my hands.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, That is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Well, Charles, if you think so far the early part of the preseason, who has stood out? If you take a peek back at the draft, the first round, it was pretty defensively minded, but there were 3 quarterbacks taken. Kyler Murray first, Daniel Jones 6th, Dwayne Haskins 15th. Of those guys, they've looked pretty good.
I agree with you, Brandon. When you talk about those 3 quarterbacks, and you're right, the rest of the draft, we're talking about big linemen, right? We're talking about defensive players, not a lot of skill players in the first round. But let's take the quarterbacks very quickly. Kyler Murray, by acclamation,
I feel like
went to Arizona. Everyone excited about it. And I think his team remains excited about his prospects. They're eager to see him play. He became the starter as soon as he was drafted. Daniel Jones, that was a different situation in New York. The fans weren't real excited about him coming in, but the reason they drafted him has a similar demeanor and talent to Eli Manning, and he's acquitting himself quite nicely in the early going. And Dwayne Haskins a little more up and down in Washington, but they love the big arm of this guy, and he's back at home. Remember, he grew up in Potomac, Maryland.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
Gotta do what I gotta do, man. Try and get it done.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. Well, we got a second. We remind you that the Madden Championship Series is back and better than ever. August 30th through September 1st, you can watch the top Madden competitive. And he goes down. It's a Patriots sack.
Let's go.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback, 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way. And what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
On play action, it's Mahomes. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down.
Go for it.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They do go for it. It's Mahomes. Now a leaping catch. He's got it. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Patriots take over. They're going to have terrific field position.
Like David Tyree, if that was a first down, that would have been like the perfect game ender right there.
They'll try to get the ground game going with Freeman. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Colts territory. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Mahomes.
Let's go.
Hauled in by Smith-Schuster. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Juju Smith-Schuster. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And once again, the Patriots are back out in front.
I'm going to call here. I'm going to call
Mahomes now going to lead his guys up for the 2-point try. To throw, it's Mahomes. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Tremont Williams. And they'll have the football, but deep in their own territory as he's brought down at the 5. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is taken at the 3. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this 3rd quarter. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Colts, so they've got the football, but they've got work to do, trailing here as we begin the 4th quarter. The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
At the same time, I would kind of prefer if I just, like, shoot the clock and kick the field goal, because that would have gone plenty of time. But we'll see what our defense can do.
Mahomes now on first down.
I trust my defense.
Fit that
They're showing
in.
me
It's
why
knocked
right now.
away and incomplete.
I like that.
trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know, there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
Now a quick throw as that's complete on the hitch route. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Mahomes now to throw. He's got the first down and more past midfield. He gets it across the 50 and down to the 48. It'll be a gain of 17 and an Indianapolis first down.
I'm going to use that out route all game. I'm going to take
Mahomes now on first down. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. And this would have been intercepted if he could have gotten the feet in. Instead, it's incomplete. Boy, that really could have turned this one upside down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Yeah, it really could have, man. It could have.
Hey, 43, 15. 57 to Mike. 57 to Mike. Marcus, 15.
It's all right, though.
And again, it's Mahomes. And that's going to be incomplete.
So close.
Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Hey, 57. 57's the mic. Watch 57. Set the tone, defense. Set the tone, defense. Let's go. Haywood.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now it's Mahomes again. Escaping the pressure right. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Here's Kamara off the draw. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. So after the run by Kamara, now another 1st and 10.
We just need a stop.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Juju Smith-Schuster the target once again. And it's 2nd down. From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. Oh, no, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. He didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
The drive will start with a carry by Devontae Freeman. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Patriots with the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down.
I like that run right there, partner. Not the flashiest run, not the one that's going to break for big yardage, but he understands the situation, and taking care of the football, paramount, and he got it done.
Nursing that slim lead, you're exactly right. Hold on to that ball. Mahomes takes it himself, and he is going to have the first down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down. It's Freeman, and I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line.
So now
the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
This is where I destroy him.
Check 24, check 24.
Back to throw, Mahomes. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. This a very important drive, and that incompletion leads to a very important third down here if they're going to try and get the football back.
Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances to try and win this game. I would expect a lot of pressure here. They can't afford to let them continue to get first downs and eat away at the clock.
Looking to throw is Mahomes.
What?
And that will be incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces fourth down.
Nice punt.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They're down here in a one-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Well, they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. So line of scrimmage still at 39 on 2nd and 10. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 40. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They go play fake. Mahomes. And an alley to run. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down. The Colts on 3rd down. They've hit on 6 of their 8 tries. Very good. This will be 3rd and 5. He's back to throw. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The passing game for the Colts finding its stride. Another first down.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Oh, my God.
One final try from Mahomes. And this will be
There's still a second left.
1 second left to go. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. One final shot. They'll look to throw.
Let's go.
Finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down.
Felt like that play was lasting.
Well, Charles, exciting to the very
that
end.
Went all the way to the final
play.
play, and we
Final
barely
play there,
this
had it
way.
in the red zone, but anytime you're outside of the 10, that's tough. Trying to draw up a final play to get in, and they couldn't do it.
It certainly is. So what they were looking for was, extra time. Too bad it's not FIFA soccer, right? Where you get a little bit of extra, and you get a chance to run a couple more plays and maybe get closer and take that last shot into the end zone.
So that'll do it from here for Charles Davis and the rest of our crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com/Madden. So long, everybody.
Feels so good to actually win. Alright guys, we're on the stream right here. Like, subscribe, hit the bell. Peace out.